Hey guys, I'm here with my 17-week pregnancy update, and this will probably go a lot faster than most of my videos because I don't really think there's too much to update you guys on this week. I did go and see my midwife today, and baby is doing great. Heart beats in the 160s. I mean, everything looks fine. I got my Penta screen, the blood drawn for it today, so I'll find out the results of that when I go in next time. At my office, they do a ultra scan every time you go in. So, I mean, it's nothing in depth, but I get to at least see the baby, and baby has grown so much. Considering, you know, a few weeks ago when I got my first ultrasound at around 9 weeks, so tiny, and now when I saw it on the screen today, baby was just so big, and I mean, it's so cute. The first thing that I saw when we were doing the ultra scan, I saw the head and the abdomen, and baby's little hand came up, and you know, you saw all the little bones and the fingers, and it just looked like it was waving at us, so it was adorable. So I mean, that is always awesome to see. She gave me the option of bringing the ultrasound specialist in to find out what we were having, but my husband wasn't there, and so I'm just gonna wait for our anatomy scan, which I will have in a few weeks. It's scheduled for on the 22nd, and now, I mean, I can't believe I actually passed that up, but yeah, so I'm gonna wait till the 22nd to find out. But you know, we were looking, I mean, we weren't like just trying to look for baby sex, but I didn't see anything that said boy to me, but I mean, I'm not trained either, so I don't know. So we'll find out in a couple weeks. Other than that, baby is about the size of a turnip this week, or is about the size of the palm of your hand, about 5 inches long, and they're starting to practice their sucking and swallowing movements and motions, so that's pretty cool. As for me, symptoms haven't really changed. I feel a little more tired this week, but I think that's just because we've had a busy week, and I guess it also could be because it's getting warmer outside and it's hotter, and I don't know, that kind of just brings me down a little bit, so that might be it too. I don't know. I have been sneezing a lot more this week, and I'm not really one who is affected by allergies much, but I don't know, maybe pregnancy is making me more sensitive to allergens that are around. I don't know. Body aches. My back aches so much. I've just had a lot of back problems, and I've kind of contributed to my horrible mattress and not being able to sleep well. And then my midwife told me today when she was checking me out that my uterus is tilted, so that could also be causing extra back pain. So I didn't think I had a tilted uterus before. I mean, I don't know if that's something that can change from pregnancy to pregnancy. I didn't think to ask that then, but that's what she said about this pregnancy anyway. I did ask her about my blood pressure because it's still, you know, up and down. I tend to have lower blood pressure anyway, but I wanted to find out about the blackout, dizziness, fainting spells. And really, I mean, she just said to continue to do what I've always done, and I mean, just drink plenty of water, which I definitely try to do, and make sure not to get too hungry. And she did say, which I did not realize this, if my blood sugar was dropping, I guess, from lack of eating or getting too high. I don't remember now. Either which way, last week I told you guys about the trip to the zoo where I started getting really weak and shaky and everything, and she asked me what I ate for breakfast that morning, and that morning all I had was a bowl of cereal, and she said it could have been the sugary cereal that started to affect my blood sugar, and then my blood pressure just was affected from, you know, other things, I guess, contributing to that bad spell last weekend. So she said to just drink plenty of water and carry snacks with protein in them. So I guess like cheese sticks or some kind of protein bar or some beef jerky or something like that. And she also told me when I start to feel faint to not lock my knees, which I never knew that one before, because I guess I always have. Like if I was standing in the grocery store at the grocery cart, I would kind of grab onto the cart, and I guess I would like stiffen up my legs so my knees would lock. She said don't do that because that will pretty much guarantee that you are going to have like a fainting spell. So that's something I have to keep in mind because I did not realize that. No other symptoms really. The only other thing that's going on this week is I have been talking to my husband more about possibly finding a doula for when I do go into labor, just because with how our doctor's office has changed things. They used to be attached to the hospital and they no longer are. So my midwife is a little bit farther away, and if things progress like they did with my last pregnancy, with how quick things go on, there is a more increased chance that, you know, the resident doctor at the hospital would be delivering this time, which is not something I'm 100% totally comfortable with, because, you know, some doctors are not as accommodating, especially as a midwife is. So I've been thinking about getting a doula just to have someone there for extra support and, you know, helping me through the whole pain control process, because we're not using any kind of pain medication unless it's absolutely necessary. In case, you know, if we have to go in for a C-section, then obviously we would use pain medication. But if everything goes how it did before, no pain medication or anything like that. So it would be really helpful to have a doula in that case. And also, I guess just to have another voice for me, in case there is, you know, an unknown doctor to me there, to voice, you know, what it is that I am wanting for my ideal birth plan. And I know things don't always go the way that you plan them, but I mean, there are things that I would like to have if possible. So we're just considering that right now. And also the fact that when I do go into labor, I don't know who's going to watch our kids. Now, last time it wasn't so bad because my oldest was 9, and she was a little bit more independent and can take care of herself a little bit better. I mean, we still had someone there, but with our toddler, I mean, she wouldn't be able to stay at the hospital at all with her temperament and hyperactivity. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that yet, and if my husband, God forbid, has to end up staying with her for a while until we can find someone, I would most definitely like to have someone else there to support me. So I am kind of leaning towards finding a doula, which we probably need to get on sooner rather than later. So anyway, I think I talked more than what I was planning on. Really, there's nothing else going on. So, I mean, we got our anatomy scan coming up in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. And I guess until next week, that's all I have for you guys now. So I will talk to you again next week for my 18-week update. Thanks for watching. Bye.